Good morning. I've got something a little bit different today. A bit different from the sort of thing I normally do. I'm going underground. This is infamous Bethel Quarry mine, which was the site of one of the UK's biggest marijuana grows. It was busted. I think it was busted in 2018, being run by an Albanian criminal gang. It's quite a controversial one, this. Personally, I wouldn't recommend coming here and doing this. In fact, I'd advise against it. It's not such a nice morning, not as nice as the last video. If you haven't seen that, I'm going to put a link right about there. Go and watch it. The most amazing sunrise you've ever seen in your life, in the most amazing location. Hope you enjoy it. Wow. Looks like I've got a little climb, guys. Oh boy. I hope that's it. So I'm going to climb that to find out it isn't. Let's double check. Let's get this light on. I wonder if it's under that piece of ducting. It's just behind this thing here. Unless I'm in the wrong place. I don't think I'm going to get up there. Well guys, the last place was a complete bust, but you know, if you don't try, you never get into these places. I think I was in the right place, but to be honest, I needed a bit of a leg up. I could possibly have got in, but I don't know if I'd have been getting out. I did actually look into the little hut to see if I could see the opening to this mine, but I couldn't see it, so I don't know if it's been covered over with something. Maybe they've put something heavy over the top, I don't know, some steel or something that's difficult to move to stop people getting down there. So I've come to this second little place called Monkton Farleigh. What I did do, I spent about half an hour talking to the landowner that actually owns the land where the shaft to that mine is.
It's out there behind them cows.
Yeah.
An air shaft for the quarries it was.
Yeah. I think he was curious. He was, well, curious, suspicious what I was doing there, but he was asking some probing questions. Nice morning.
How far are you going? Do you live in Bradford now?
Sorry mate.
You're going on to Aiden.
I wonder.
Down Bradford. How long are you here for then?
Oh, just the day. I'll go back a little later. Yeah.
I don't know the office, but I know up to M, I think.
Yeah.
That's about it. I'm using struggling.
But other than that, it was a nice geezer. This is the entrance. It's actually quite a good shot. I think it's like an underground conveyor. We'll find out. Guys, this is actually a little bit better than I expected. So maybe I can make an half decent little video out of it. This is a conveyor belt for ammunition. And it's all open. Apparently it's about a mile long. So we'll go and check it out. Definitely going to need the light. It's a mess down here, guys. It's pretty photogenic. Got that real familiar smell. See, that's what you used to seal it up. This big steel gate. Ah, look at the thickness of that steel. It's nearly ½ inch thick. So that's been patched up and patched up. God knows who put that cut across it. The other one's just on the floor here. There's a fair bit of steel there. Off to the sides, all of these little rooms. There isn't one surface that hasn't been graffitied. Envelopes there, how weird is that? Spray cans, of course. Strange. That's meant to be Patrick, and that's Kermit. Daisy. Someone's done a pooch. I don't know why you graffiti down here. Lots of empty spray cans. This is the bed for the conveyor. I'll have a little walk up. It's quite wet. A lot of these bearers would have carried the line. So let's see how far we want to go. So the old conveyor's left here. More of the concrete bearers. Oops. Let's do some stills. Well, folks, I've been having some fun doing some white painting. If it's any good, I'll put the results up on the screen now. If it's no good, it's not going up. But it's first time. I had a bit of fun doing it. I had to piddle around with the camera a bit, but yeah, good fun. If any of them are worth looking at, I'll put them up. But yeah, essentially, this is it. The tunnel. I had a bit of an explore when the camera wasn't running, and it just goes on and on and on. I'm actually heading deeper into the tunnel now. The whole thing's graffitied. See, bloody loads, and it's basically like this. It gets a little bit smaller. It's a good old walk. The air's not too bad in here, which is surprising, because in these underground sites the air can get really stale and it can actually get quite dangerous. You need to be a little bit of aware. you shouldn't just jump straight in without doing your research. So yeah, what you're seeing is basically it. It just goes on and on and on. I didn't go to the end. To be honest, it didn't seem any point. It's a heck of a walk. Maybe I'll go there one day. Yeah, it just goes on and on and on like this. We'll go a little further. We'll turn around, then I'll head for home and enjoy the rest of my day. Well, this might be one of the last explores I do this year. I like that. I've still got footage from Chernobyl to edit and upload. Probably enough to do maybe 2 more 20-minute videos. So I've got some stuff coming out. I've salvaged something from today, which is nice. Look at him. See all this great artwork. That's actually really good. Can you hear the echo? It's nice. It's a nice tunnel. It feels quite cool inside here. But yeah, that's it. As I said, I'm not going to go to the end. It's just more of the same. So we'll head back out now and I'll wrap it up. Well, thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed watching the channel. If this is the first video you're looking at, please go and check out some of the other ones. The first ones, I didn't know what I was doing, to be honest. My editing was poor, my photography was poor. Well, to be honest, my photography is not much better. But I enjoyed it, and I've learned a lot. And I think that some of the later videos are well worth a watch. I'll leave some links at the end of the video, but I appreciate any support you can give me, whether that's a thumbs up or even a subscribe. Really appreciate anyone that subscribes to the channel. It's just great support. Share it with your friends. Just do what you want. Give us a thumbs down if you think it's rubbish. There's a lot of people doing urbex. I've tried to shape the channel around what I find appealing about urban exploration, which is the more visual side of it, the more photography side, and because that's what basically interested me in the hobby in the first place. I mean, there are other things that are nice. It's nice getting out early in the morning and just not really being too restricted as to where you go. It does give you a little bit of adrenaline occasionally as well, which is nice. But I'd like to focus on the photography and the visual side, because that's why I'm here. To be honest, guys, I'm not here to make videos. That was just a bit of an add-on. I bought the GoPro on a bit of a whim. And then when I bought it, I thought, well, to be honest, I thought it would be a nice little backup camera, do some time-lapse photography on it. And I started shooting a bit of video on it, learned how to edit the video, which is good fun, but it is time consuming, like seriously time consuming. Sniffing again, always sniffing. And when I watch it back, I'm like, God, you're sniffing all the time. You don't realise till you watch the video back. It's a bit wet here, folks. Hippie crack, hippie crack. Can everywhere. If anyone's done it, the old hippie crack, how does it make you feel? Because basically it's laughing gas, isn't it? Isn't it nitrous oxide? Well, you're basically just cutting off oxygen to your brain. I don't know. I just don't see the attraction. mean, I like a drink, but no, actually inhaling gas. Now I'll draw the line there. Right, I'm just going to do a couple of stills here, guys. See, these are the hippie crap things. I've seen thousands of them all over the place. Thousands. I mean, there's hundreds here. Hundreds of them. One more shot up here, guys. This light just bouncing off this wall. I don't know if the GoPro will pick that up because it's so subtle. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Right, that's me done, folks. Are you still recording? I think you're still recording. If you are, then great. Look at this. Look at the light coming down here. In fact, there's probably one more shot there. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna. There we go. Right. Let's go, guys. Into the light. String.